day to you viewers. Thanks for watching. I'm FORZEROTOO. Man, look at this guy tailgating this car. That is way too close. You're following, man. So I'm just gonna ramble a little bit for this video. You know, I've been about a video a week lately because it has been getting colder and the weather hasn't always been good for riding, whatnot. But, you know, I want to make more videos than that, but I think through the cold season, fall, winter, and early spring, I'm probably not going to have more than one a week, if that. So, you know, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you know when I upload a video so you can watch it. That's just the easiest way to do it. And you know, I gotta start planning ahead a little bit to figure out what I want my channel to really be like and, you know, where I want it to go. A lot of motovloggers, they'll have a plan of a year or two out even of where they want their channel to go, what their content is going to be. And you know, I don't know exactly what I'm going to do for sure yet. I like making these, but it's kind of just random incoherent ramblings that I do, and everybody seems to enjoy it so far. I'm definitely going to keep doing videos as I modify my bike. You know, it's going to be little bits here and there, being that I don't have the financial budget a lot of the bigger channels have. So, you know, if you have any ideas of things I should talk about, let me know in the comments below. If you have any, you know, kind of favorite things that I've done so far, let me know that too. Tell me things that you want to see more of or that I should keep doing. You know, like the exhaust video, that was really fun to make. You know, I don't think I'm going to keep this current exhaust I have on. I'm going to modify my old stock one, like I said in the last video. But, you know, this exhaust is growing on me, that's for damn sure. Better sound than that. I mean, you can, but it's really, really good for how cheap this little exhaust was, you know? Although it is really freaking loud. So, I mean, it's helped me get my volume of talking up because I feel like I'm talking over this exhaust. But at the same point, I get to where I'm going and, you know, my right ear's kind of ringing a little bit, but it's worth it for now. And how was your guys' Halloween? Did you have fun? Did you take your kids out trick-or-treating? Did you go trick-or-treating yourself? We took our kids out on Halloween, did about a 8-block loop through our neighborhood, hit about 20 houses. There weren't a whole lot of houses giving out candy, but you know, they were very generous. I remember being a kid and you'd get like one piece at each house. Dude, these houses were giving out handfuls and like letting them pick and choose. Oh man, it was neat. People are very generous and kind this year, and well, this day and age, which is surprising because everybody thinks that there's so much anger and hate and racism and all that. I mean, holidays like this and public communication just goes to show that, you know, people aren't all bad. For the most part, everybody's good. Everybody's got a decent mind and a decent heart in them. But I think it's the media. It's what gets blown out of proportion. The social webs, you know, the Facebook, the Twitter, things like that, and then yeah, of course the mainstream media. But we need to look through the bullshit and remember the good in the world. Just remember that everything you do in life, it's all for the kids. It's not for us and our satisfaction and enjoyment. It's for the people that are gonna come up in this world after us. Like, let's make it a good place for them to grow up and to then live in. You know, going back to where I want my channel to be, one of the things that I definitely don't want it to be is I don't want to be that biker that, you know, like gets into road rage confrontations and altercations and shit like that, you know. For the most part, I want to be the guy that, you know, follows the rules, and, you know, I don't want to get pulled over even, you know. Oh, my string on my hoodie was smacking my helmet. I didn't know what the hell was going on. But, you know, like, I don't want to get pulled over. I don't want to risk getting a ticket. I mean, I'll go kind of fast from time to time, but I try to keep it within the limits and do it in a safe-ish environment, you know. I'm not gonna go zigzagging through traffic, weaving and speeding like crazy all the time, but I'll go fast every once in a while for you guys. But you know, I'm not gonna be that guy, you know, like the ones you see online of doing 120 down the interstate, zigzagging through traffic, maxing out my bike, you know. There's just a little too much risk there for me to feel comfortable with. Man, this car's not slouching. Oh, but then you're gonna turn off. Oh, you were setting such a good pace for me. Now I gotta be the lead car. Ah, come on, lady. Come on, come on, come on. So I was talking with my coworkers yesterday about this cold weather season, and you know, in Nebraska, it'll be real nice, and then it'll get cold, and then it'll get nice again, and it'll get cold, like back and forth, and it can never really figure itself out and like stay one or the other all the way through winter. Like, well, there's been years that I got out and rode on Christmas Day because it was like 60 degrees Fahrenheit. And that's in the middle of December, like the heart of winter. It should be cold, but it wasn't. And I used to live in Minnesota for a while, and Minnesota was cool. It would gradually get slow. Like, it was a little up and down fluctuation while it was getting cold, but then it would get cold and stay, and every once in a while you might have a nice day, but for the majority of the time it was cold, so your body could adjust and get used to it, so it didn't feel that cold. We're here, up and down all the time, you can't get used to it. But it's finally been cold enough, or cold-ish enough. Oh, it sounds so cool. That, you know, I'm finally getting a little used to this cold morning shit. So it's not 100% terrible, and you know, my fingers aren't going numb by the time I get to where I'm going. And speaking of numb fingers, so I was in a accident back when I drove a tow truck where I was going through a green light, and a lady driving a Chrysler Sebring, or Chrysler Concorde maybe, I can't remember, it was Chrysler, it was one of the big ones, went to turn left and cross my path, and I damn near T-boned her. I hit it like straight in the right front of the vehicle. Luckily she was turned enough that I didn't go up over the hood of her car, because that could have been really nasty. But I was leaning on the door, like on the door handle, kind of just propping up on my elbow, and when the impact happened, it actually lifted the front end of my tow truck, which weighs like 12,000 pounds, and shifted it over like 2 feet. So it jammed my arm up into my shoulder, and I think I did something to it. And you know, every once in a while, I think it's kind of like a pinched nerve or something like that. So when I get done riding, when it's a little bit chilly, my middle finger here will be white all the way to there, and numb, completely numb, and then tingles and all that bullshit. Here, we'll just go and show you guys and see how we're doing today. It feels a little tingly, but it's not numb yet. Oh yeah, look at how white that is. No color. And that one, so yeah, something's up in my arm. Oh well, we'll figure it out. So that was a pretty, not good brainstorm session I had this morning about where I want my channel to go. So let's go through a few things and see where I want it to go. Like, do I want to do how-to videos? I don't know. Do I want to, maybe research a topic and maybe talk a little in depth about a specific subject or something like that? More kind of like a, I don't know, like a lecture maybe, and be a little bit better detailed and well-spoken. I don't know. But I do think it is important that I went over the things that I don't want my channel to do, Like, I want to keep it appropriate and not break the laws and go out looking for trouble, Because I could go full hooligan and do that stupid stuff, but, it just doesn't really appeal to me. And, I got a family. I don't need to, risk going to jail for any reason. So, I mean, some of that stuff's going to happen from time to time anyway, and I probably won't be able to avoid it, but I'm not going to go look for it. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and until we see each other again on the next one, this is FORZEROTOO signing out. about you stay in your lane, buddy.